Hello 9th class, how are you all? I hope so all are good and fine. Today we are going to start the exercise 8th A and we'll do question number 15. In the last lecture we have completed till question number 14. So now see what question number 15 say. In question number 15, see this question. In the given figure, in triangle ABC, angle B 90 degree, if ABPQ and ACRS are squares, prove that ACQ congruent to triangle ABS. Second part, CQ is equal to BS. Now see the figure. They have given you two squares, ABPQ and ACRS. Two squares. In these two squares there is a triangle ABC with angle B 90 degree. Now you have to prove that triangle ACQ and ABS are congruent. And in the second part, CQ is equal to BS. Firstly, we'll talk about the first part. ACQ and ABS. We are taking these two triangles. Now you know that ABPQ is a square and ACRS is a square. You know that the sides of a square are equal. So AQ of one triangle, AQ side of one triangle, which triangle? It is making this triangle ACQ. AQ is equal to AB because these are the same sides of a square. So these two sides are equal. Second part, QAC and SAB. QAC and SAB equal. We can write QAC like QAB plus BAC, and SAB we can write SAC plus BAC. So you know that BAC is common to both. So QAC is equal to SAB. Okay. And AC is equal to AS. AC equal to AS because these two sides are sides of a square ACRS. So these two sides are equal. AC is equal to AS. So by SAS these two triangles are congruent. And hence by CPCT CQ is equal to BS. By this we have proved this question. Question number 15. I hope so it is very clear to all of you. Now moving on the next question. Question number 17 of your exercise. See this. In the given figure, they have given you ABCD is a parallelogram. You know that in parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel and equal to each other. AB is parallel to CD and equal to CD. And like this way also, AD is parallel to BC and AD is equal to BC. Opposite sides are equal and parallel. So ABCD is a parallelogram and E is the midpoint of BC. Midpoint means it divides the line into two equal parts. So it means BE is equal to EC. So E is the midpoint of BC and DE is produced and meets AB at L. From DE it is produced and from AB it is also produced, it meets at L. Now you have to prove AB is equal to BL and AL is equal to twice of DC. Now how we are going to do? We are going to take two triangles DCE and BEL. One triangle and second triangle. Now you can see that E is the midpoint of BC. So CE is equal to BC. An angle CDE and angle ELB. Alternate angles. And second also ECD and EBL again alternate co-interior angles because this is a transversal, so it is a co-interior angles. So like this, these two triangles are congruent by AAS, angle side. So by CPCT, DC is equal to BL. DC is equal to BL by CPCT. So you know that ABCD is a parallelogram, so AB is equal to CD and BL is equal to CD. So I can write AB instead of AB, I can write CD. I know that AB is equal to BL, I can write now because AB is equal to CD. So I can write in place of CD, I can write AB. So AB is equal to BL. So it's proved. And moving on the next part, AL. I can write AL as AB plus BL, AB plus BL. And in place of AB, I can write DC. And in BL also, I can write DC. So it becomes 2 times of DC. So AL is equal to 2 times of DC. This only we have to prove. Right? I hope so it's been clear to all of you. Now moving on the next. Question number 19. Important question. In the given figure, ABCD is a square. This is your square. It means all sides are equal. Point PQR are on sides AB, BC and CD respectively such that AP is equal to BQ is equal to CR. AP is equal to BQ is equal to CR and angle PQR 90 degree. Now we have to prove that PB is equal to QC and PQ is equal to QR and angle QPR 45. Now see the first part. You know that AB is equal to BC and AP is equal to BQ. Given, if we subtract these two, AB minus AP, what becomes PB? And BC minus BQ becomes QC. So these two are equal, so it's proved. Now moving on the next part. In triangle PBQ. Now see, take triangle PBQ and QRC. Now PB is equal to QC proved above. Angle QCR and angle QBP 90 degree each and BQ is equal to CR given in the question. So by RHS these two triangles are congruent. So by CPCT PQ is equal to QR CPCT. Now moving on the next, in triangle PQR. Now see this triangle PQR. I have proved that this QR is equal to PQ. So it means this is an isosceles triangle because its two sides are equal, adjacent sides are equal. So, and they have given you angle PQR 90 degree. So PQ is equal to QR we have proved above. So it becomes an isosceles triangle. PQR is an isosceles triangle. So angle QRP is equal to angle QPR. So it means this angle is also equal to this angle. You know that if the two sides of isosceles triangle are equal, then the base angles are equal. So it means this angle is also equal to this angle. So these angles are equal. So I am taking in triangle PQR. The sum of three angles is equal to 180. So angle PQR plus QRP plus QPR 180. Angle PQR is given to you 90 degree plus QRP plus QPR 180. These two angles are left. 90 will go to that side. 180 minus 90 becomes 90. So these two angles. Now I can write QRP as QPR. You know that QRP is equal to QPR. So I can write instead of QRP I can write QPR. So it becomes 2 times of QPR equal to 90. 2 will get divided. It becomes QPR is equal to 45 degree. Hence proved. I hope so. It is clear to all of you. Moving on the next. Question number 20. Now see this question. In the given figure, ABCD is a square. ABCD is a square, and EF is parallel to BD, and R is the midpoint of EF. Prove that BE is equal to DF, and AR bisects angle BAD, and if AR is produced, it will pass through C. Now take the first part now. Now we draw square ABCD. If we draw square ABCD, you know that sides of square are equal, and on every corner 90-degree angle is made, because you know that on every corner of square 90-degree angle. Now I make a line EF which is parallel to diagonal BD, and I draw a line AR only. Now see this. This is 90-degree angle, and this is parallel to this line. So it's a transversal coming. So it is a 90-degree angle and it is a diagonal. So it is dividing this 90-degree angle into two equal parts. So it becomes 45 each. So this angle is going to be equal to this angle, like this. So this angle is going to be equal to this angle, corresponding angles. So if this is 45, this is also 45. So this angle is going to be equal to this angle, again 45 degree. So these two angles are 45. Now I will take triangle ECF. ECF, this triangle, and BCD. BCD. This triangle and BCD, bigger triangle. Now see, CE is equal to CF, because I have proved that these two angles are equal. So you know that if two angles are equal, adjacent sides are also equal. So CE is equal to CF, and BC is equal to CD, because it's a square. So I can write BC as BE plus EC, and CD as CF plus FD. I can write now. BE plus EC is equal to, in place of CF, I can write CE, because CE is equal to CF. So CE is plus FD. CE cancel out. EC or CE same thing na, cancel out. So it becomes BE is equal to FD, or BE is equal to DF. Proof. First part is proof. BE is equal to DF. Now moving on the next. Now take triangle ABE. ABE and ADF. Okay. Now AB is equal to AD, sides of a square. Angle B is equal to angle D, 90 degree. Now BE is equal to DF, prove above. So these two triangles are congruent by SAS, and so by CPCT AE is equal to AF. Okay, by CPCT. Now move to the next. In triangle AER and AFR. Now see this. AER and AFR. Okay. Now we will prove these two triangles. Okay. Now AE is equal to AF. We have proved. AR and AR is common to both, and ER is equal to FR, because R is the midpoint of EF. So these two triangles are congruent. So by CPCT we will prove that RAE, this angle is equal to this angle. 3 is, I have given the name 3 is equal to 4. So angle RAE is equal to angle RAF. So by CPCT these two angles are equal, but we have to prove that AR bisects BAD. Now see this. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2, because this triangle is congruent to this triangle. So angle 1 is equal to angle 2, and angle 3 is equal to angle 4. From the above triangle we have proved. So angle 3 is equal to angle 4 and angle 1 is equal to angle 2. So I can, if I write like this, angle 1 plus angle 3 and angle 2 plus angle, if I add angle 3 on both sides of angle 1 and 2, it becomes angle 1 plus angle 3 and angle 2 plus angle 3. in place of angle 3, I can write angle 4 because angle 3 is equal to angle 4. So it becomes angle 1 plus angle 3, what will become? BAR, and angle 2 plus angle 4 becomes DAR. Okay, so hence proved. It means AR bisects angle BAD. So it is dividing this angle into two equal parts, na? So AR divides angle BAD. AR line divides angle BAD. This angle is equal to this angle. Okay. And you know, third part, AR is produced, it will pass through C. Yes, if I produced AR, it will pass through C because it's a diagonal, and a diagonal of a square passes through other point also, na? AR is bisecting the angle BAD, so it will also pass through angle C. So yes, it will pass through C point. So hence proved, this question is proved. Now moving on the next question. Now see this question. ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. Side AB and side AD is produced to E and F, such that AB side is produced to E and AD side is produced to F, and we have joined them F and E, and where the parallelogram cut, we put that point C, such that AB is equal to BE and AD is equal to DF. We have to prove this triangle BEC is equal to DCF. So now by taking these two triangles, BE is equal to DC. Why so? We will say that BE is equal to DC because ABCD is a parallelogram. AB is equal to DC. AB किसके इक्वल है? DC के इक्वल है, और AB BE के इक्वल भी है. सो वी कैन से दैट BE जो है वो CD के इक्वल आ जाएगा या DC के इक्वल आ जाएगा. AB जो है वो CD के इक्वल है, पैरेललोग्राम के ऑपोजिट साइड्स इक्वल होती हैं. अगर AB CD के इक्वल है तो AB ऑलरेडी क्वेश्चन में दिया है AB BE के इक्वल है, तो हम बोल सकते हैं भी जो BE है वो CD के इक्वल है. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज BC जो है वो DF के इक्वल आ रहा है. कैसे? AD जो है वो BC के इक्वल है क्योंकि पैरेललोग्राम है, और क्वेश्चन में गिवन है AD जो है वो DF के इक्वल है. अगर AD DF के इक्वल है और AD BC के इक्वल है तो BC किसके इक्वल हो जाएगा? DF के इक्वल. तो ये एक और साइड आ गई. अब एंगल BAD और CDF कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स आ जाएंगे क्योंकि ये पैरेलल लाइंस हैं. AB और CD पैरेलल हैं तो ये कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स हो गए. अगर BAD CDF कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग है तो BAD और CBE भी क्या हो जाएंगे? कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग एंगल्स हो जाएंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि ये कौन सी लाइंस के बीच में बन रहे हैं? AB एंड CD लाइन के बीच में ही बन रहे हैं. thus CDF क्या हो जाएगा? CDF किसके इक्वल आ जाएगा? CBE के. ये वाला एंगल किसके इक्वल आ जाएगा? इस एंगल के. सो बाय SAS साइड एंगल साइड ये दोनों ट्राइंगल क्या हो जाएंगे? कॉन्ग्रुएंट. एक साइड ये हो गई, एक ये और एक ये एंगल. तो बाय SAS ये हमारे दोनों ट्राइंगल्स क्या हो जाएंगे? कॉन्ग्रुएंट. सो by this way your exercise is complete. If you face any problem in any question, we'll discuss tomorrow. Do complete your exercise. This is the only exercise in chapter number 8 and complete it. Thank you.